The Kennedy half-dollar series, one of my favorites, maybe one of yours, after this next conversation, hopefully one of yours, goes back to 1964, right? And then since 2002, being made only for collectors. Do you know the most limited Kennedy half-dollar legal tender the U.S. Mint has ever made and where it came from? Let's give it a second. Well, let's just go to it, shall we? I have it. It was issued in 1998. It was the year they made a special silver dollar for his brother and his brother's years of service to the government. But they made a special set known as the Kennedy Brothers set. So the silver dollar is his brother, and then President Kennedy is in a half-dollar format. But you notice they look different? It's because it was a sandblasted or burnished half-dollar for the first time ever in a Kennedy. So there's a ding, first time ever in a Kennedy, a satin finish special issue. So you have Robert on the dollar and John on the half-dollar. They made only 63,250 sets, obviously gone quickly. They were made available from January 2nd to February 13th, and it was pulled. That's all they sold was 63,250, 6 weeks. Competition, $349 if it's an original government packaging. Well, that would be what we have here tonight, but we have ours at $100 less. Now, we talked about rarity. We talk about it often. And we always talk about, well, the lowest minted figure coin is the Holy Grail in the set, the Morgan dollar. 93S, 100,000 coins, right? And what does that sell for today? And they made 97 different Morgans. Well, the Kennedy half-dollar goes back to 1964. P's and D's, proofs. And then there's this one, right? That special satin finish with only 63,250 made. You just look at it, you know it's the sandblasted coin. Which means now, if you have all the Kennedys, this one is the king. The one that surpasses it on the proof side of the fence, well, it doesn't surpass it, is the 2014 50th anniversary issues. They made 211,000 of those, right? 211,000 of those on the proof side. This is the special issue satin side, and there's only 63,250. The OGP, again, is the box, the coins in their capsules. Then there's an outer gift box, and there's a certificate, and then there's a sleeve that goes over the box. They did a great job with this protecting these special presentations. But here's something I have to ask a question on. Reason why I'm follically challenged, bald for the rest of you that just like to hear it, as many of us are, is the fact that in 2012, they made a very limited number of silver-proof Kennedys in the silver-proof set. It was 396,000 sets. That Kennedy half-dollar, I cannot keep it in stock, and I sell it for $250. My competition's at $350, which is why we can't keep it in stock. And they made 396,000 of them. This coin, that coin right there, that San Francisco satin, the only one of its kind. The Kennedy with the lowest mintage figure of all time. 50 plus years, all the mints, all the types, this is the coin. Sells for less money than that 2012. That's a head scratcher. But that's what we do here on a regular basis. We're always hunting for that difference maker. And if you put things on a shelf and they all look the same, I can tell you all the time which one isn't the same. And it's following the math, following how many they made, mintage figures, the chapter 1. If there's a population report, because it's a modern issue, what does that look like, right? Was it part of a set or was it a single coin? That has an impact because if people want to put this into their Kennedy album, there are fewer of the OGP sets left. right? And again, everybody thinks the 2-coin set for the Kennedys is $2. A proof and an unk. And they did make that set. That does exist. Guys, we got to put a 30-second clock up. I'm down to 5 left, everyone. If you're visiting us via the web, push that one through. I don't want anybody to lose out on this tonight. We see this so infrequently. Again, we have over 150 shows, 5 hours long, all year. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And we had this last year 4 times. This is the second time I've had it this year. It just, you don't find it. Know why? Because they have only made 63,250 of them. It is that special. Competition's at $349. Ours, while they last, a heck of a lot less. $100 less. You got to join me.